Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is main event time. Champion versus champion, Mr. Instant Replay and Sexy Sunny Samson going one-on-one in this matchup. And joining me at this time at the broadcast booth in our main event, Chris Kloss.
Well, thank you very much, Larry Pena, and what an honor it is to be here as the joint promotion with Hybrid Pro Wrestling, of course, High Risk Wrestling, and what a super card this has turned out to be. And I want to, I can only come here for the main event. I had a hot date, pal. I went on a blind date, and whoa, was she a cooking?
Wait, you went on another one?
Well, I did, but the cameras weren't there, and luckily they weren't. A little hanky-panky. But I'll get into that a little bit later, Larry, because right now, as you said, it is title for title, champion versus champion. And Larry Pena, I've been here before, and you better behave yourself this time.
Me?
Yeah, that's right, Larry. You know what I'm talking about with the nachos.
What are you talking about?
You were dripping cheese everywhere. It got all over my new coat.
I think you're talking about somebody else. I don't eat nachos while I'm working.
Pena.
Not while I'm working.
But what a battle this should be. And right now, I think Sunny Samson on the outside, a little timid perhaps to get into the ring.
Well, he's just playing mind games with Mr. Instant Replay. He hasn't even gotten into the ring yet. We haven't even started yet.
And
we had a bell, but I mean we have yet to have any contact in the match right now.
And Mike, you gotta admit this is a pressure cooker right here, as once again it's title for title.
Well, title for title matches are not something that happen nowadays. I mean, with the prestige of being a double champion means double the duty. And these two men right here, they want that prestige. They want that responsibility. They want to know that they can walk around Southern California and say, I have 2 belts. How many do you have?
And not only that, but winning a title here in Southern California, you get up to that title reign, and that only is a matter of time till it is world renowned. And Mike, I gotta ask you a question. How in the world can you go all night working with this guy Pena? I mean, this guy's ridiculous. He eats his nachos. You got it all over my jacket last time.
Wait a minute. Why is it 2-on-1 here in the commentary booth?
It's really hard, Klaus. I mean, I have to sit here and I have to do ring announcing. I have to manage Biggie Biggs, and then I have to help Larry Pena.
Well, Mike, you don't have to. You can go on to your other duties. You can go on to your other duties. I mean, I got Klaus right here.
Oh my
if
God.
you claim that I need to be carried, I got somebody here with me, so you can, you don't have to be here. Wrist lock right now into the arm wringer by Mr. Instant Replay, the reigning and newly crowned Hybrid Pro Wrestling Champion. And these guys are no strangers to each other. This is their first one-on-one match here at the American Legion Hall, but I know they've wrestled each other in a number of 6-man tags, regular tag team matches, and in singles matches over in High Risk Wrestling.
Well, a lot of people are going with Sexy Sunny Samson just for the fact that Mr. Instant Replay is not necessarily used to wrestling singles competition. Very accustomed to the tag team ranks, of course, with his partner Slick Nick of the Young Bucks.
No, that is very, very true. In fact, they are the reigning NTW tag team champions, the former, I believe, High Risk tag team champions as well. So these guys are accomplished tag team wrestlers, and Mr. Instant Replay picked up the victory in our singles elimination tournament that we had back in January for that heavyweight title.
And that's the point I was going to bring up. He is a tag team wrestler, but he went through each and every single one of those single matches, and he gained some big wins in those matches. And that right there just tells you that he's got what it takes to be a singles champion.
It should also be noted that Sexy Sunny Samson, he won his high-risk title back on September 21st of 2005, and he has yet to be defeated for that title. Fighting champion is Sexy Sunny Samson.
And did you see that right there, Larry Pena? A little insult to injury, that slap. What a show of disrespect that was from Instant Replay.
And now look at this. Samson out here, he's looking right at front of us.
He's looking right at Mike here.
I don't know why he's
looks like he's going for the mic.
What is he doing?
He's looking for Mike's mic, I believe.
I guess he's got something to say.
Oh, you piece of trash.
Does he know we got a match going on here?
All right, guys, do you feel a pain now? You paid to see me. Because I'm in a city. Listen, boys.
If you let him talk, he'll finish early.
Shut up.
The crowd's not letting him get a word in edgewise.
Security. belt tonight. I'm taking that belt off the line. I don't have to do whatever I want. I'm a champ.
Are they gonna let him talk? I can't understand a word he's saying.
Can he do that?
I couldn't understand a word he's saying over the crowd.
He's given up. He's given up, and I don't blame him. I mean, the people here in Culver City wouldn't let him get a word edgewise. And speaking of Culver City, I would personally like to take this opportunity to thank Hybrid Pro Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sexy Sonny Samson has informed us he will not be defending his high-risk heavyweight championship.
What?
Oh, come on.
How is that possible, Pena?
Can he? I don't know if he can.
This match is now a title match for the Hybrid Pro Wrestling Championship.
The people pay to see a title for title match.
That's what we were talking about earlier. And really quick, speaking of Hybrid Pro Wrestling, I want to thank them for having me tonight in a joint production for Global Extreme Wrestling, gxwrestling.com. And we want to invite all you fans out to some of our shows where you see a lot of the stars of Southern California. That's gxwrestling.com, Global Extreme Wrestling. But right now, let's get back to the action. As the only one title now on the line, Larry Pena.
The first title
I still
defense.
can't believe it.
I can't get over it either, but it's something we got to get over with. This is the first title defense for our Hybrid Pro Wrestling Champion, Mr. Instant Replay, and Sexy Sonny Samson looking to go home with 2 belts.
I mean, Mike, can they do this? You asked it earlier. Can they do this? I don't think they should.
I don't think he should be allowed to do this. I don't think he can come in here and decide when he's going to defend his title and when he's not going to defend his title. This match was promised to be a title for title, and he is robbing the fans of their hard-earned money right now.
Not only the fans, but guys, I got to admit, Mike, Larry, I personally have been looking forward to this match for quite some time. Like you said, Mike, there has not been a title for title match in quite some time.
Yes, and that is true. And now to take it away from the fans, to take it away from all of us, it's just asinine. I can't believe he did this.
Well, obviously, the referee at this point letting it go, but Larry, it might be possible that the board of directors later on will look into this very heavily.
They're definitely going to have to review the situation that is going on here. I'd have to agree. And look at this. Sexy Sonny Samson knew exactly where he was, put his foot on the ropes to try to get the break. Didn't last for long, though.
Yeah, Mr. Instant Replay not letting go by any means. And he's got that side headlock applied very nicely. Oh, let go right there just to break that count.
And
but the size of Sonny Samson just outweighs Mr. Instant Replay.
And now look at that. He decided to take a dive out onto the floor before he can get it
once again. Yeah.
Again, slowing down the momentum for Mr. Instant Replay. He's building up all this momentum, and Samson just destroys it all, going out onto the floor, taking a breather, taking that 10 count, or the 8 count, whatever you want to call it. He's taking his time getting back into the ring. But Mr. Instant Replay right there to meet him with a headlock.
The set headlock again. And Larry Pena, this is another one of those classic matches. This is the size, the power of Sexy Sonny Samson, right against the speed, the agility, the quickness of Mr. Instant Replay.
And this match thus far has been all Mr. Instant Replay so far, fans. Off the ropes. Look at this, going for a powerbomb. Looks like, no, nice headlock takeover. Exactly right, Mike. And again, it's been all Mr. Instant Replay thus far in the match.
Really favoring that side headlock, working away on one single body part. But look at that, he's right there into those ropes. I'm surprised the referee didn't make him break it earlier. Still holding on. Reversal there into the waistlock.
Beautiful. Look at the back elbows right there to break the waistlock.
And now look at that, sending him head first into that top turnbuckle pad.
That's the speed, Larry Pena. That's the speed. Look at the
hamstring into the head scissors.
Beautiful head scissors takeover.
Great timing there by Replay.
A little bit of power with inverted atomic drop. Goes for the kick. Nope. Flips out of it. Beautiful jumping back over right there. And there goes Sonny Samson. Takes another powder right out of the ring.
But he's got to watch out for Mr. Instant Replay. Replay will take the dive out onto the floor to get himself back into this matchup. Samson's got to keep moving. Wait a minute, here he comes.
Oh, no.
Over. Oh, lands on the apron.
Oh, he caught. Oh, face first, right on the canvas. Did you see that?
He telegraphed it. He knew. He saw it coming. Like I said, he's no strangers to Mr. Instant Replay. Hard chop to the chest.
Huge chop right there out on the arena floor, and there are no mats. We do not have any mats. That is hard floor, as you can see, fans. And now finally for the case of Sonny Samson on the offense. But not for long, it looks like. Instant Replay breaking the count. And another clearing of the chairs. Are you kidding me?
Chop to the chest. It could be. Why not? It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, and to the back. And Larry, you gotta wonder, you gotta look at this match. Is Sexy Sonny Samson baiting Mr. Instant Replay into something? Samson has been a champ for a long time. This is Replay's first singles title reign. He doesn't really know how to handle it. And right now, BJ could be baiting him into a trap.
Well, that is one of the things he has to do. He has to play mind games with him. You got to think 2 moves ahead of your opponent.
With the offense that we've seen thus far of Mr. Instant Replay, it's no wonder that Sexy Sonny Samson asked that his title is demanded that his title would not be on the line. I mean, this is an onslaught.
Definitely a lot of pressure has been taken off him, at least for keeping his title. He doesn't have to worry about losing his title. So now it's just about going after the Hybrid Pro title.
But how much pressure was taken off of him? In the back of his head, Samson knows that he has to beat Mr. Instant Replay. Mr. Instant Replay doesn't have to win this match.
That is
true. If he gets disqualified, if he gets counted out, he still keeps his belt.
Make a point. Good. Wait a minute. Big
power slam. And just like you said, Mike, the pressure totally now off of Sexy Sonny Samson. Maybe letting his guard down a little too much as we see an arm wringer. Nice Russian leg sweep right there from Instant Replay. Going for the pin. Referee down 1, 2, and oh, that was close.
Barely getting to 3. Got a 2 count. That hand was very close to reaching for 3.
And now there's Mr. Instant Replay picking up Sexy Sonny Samson. Really staying on him, doing a good job of really keeping the pace and keeping the flow of the match on him. Just going after him one after another, not giving him any instant read to breathe at all. And you got to wonder, maybe Mr. Instant Replay still wants a pinfall in this match and say, hey, title or not on the line, I pinned you. Your belt should be mine.
Absolutely right, Mike. As
blocks the right hand, springs himself in, moonsault. Oh, God, what a gutbuster!
Is that a counter or what? Have you ever seen anything like that, Pena?
That was a beautiful, beautiful counter. He obviously had that move scouted. Like I said, he's no strangers to him. But look at this, rather than to follow up.
Absolutely, yeah, I know exactly.
Oh, now he goes for the
Finally.
cover.
I think he could have had a 3 count right there as the wind was totally knocked out of Mr. Instant Replay. And like you said, Pena, that was a move right there he should not have wasted his time on. With the wind knocked out of him, he got time to recuperate, and he only had a 2 count.
He went for it again, but again, a kick out. And again, worrying more about the fans instead of Mr. Instant Replay.
I got to question what Samson's thinking right here. I know he's a champ, but he's still a young kid, and that youth shows out. That exuberance is really showing. He wants to look good for the crowd. He hit that beautiful gourd buster counter for that moonsault. And now, what is he doing? He's playing to the crowd. He's pandering to the crowd. He's letting the crowd get into his head. He's not concentrating where he needs to concentrate, and that's in the ring.
Oh, no, he's biting him. Come on, referee.
This referee, I got to tell you, all night he's been letting things slide. I think the board of directors at Hybrid's got to get on the case of referee Eric Malicki, and this guy's ridiculous. I think some sort of shenanigans are going on here, Pena.
And right now, Samson, reversal on the Irish whip by Replay. Replay went for the kick. Goes over again. Back elbow. Oh! Caught him with a backbreaker. He went for it earlier. It worked before.
Yeah, shades of the move we saw to the midsection earlier on. Nice counter once again with the knee.
And now just stomping away at the lower back of Mr. Instant Replay.
You know, one of the most important things to remember is that these two men have wrestled each other numerous occasions, and they know each other's moves inside and out. And at this point, Samson must be telegraphing what Mr. Instant Replay is going to hit. If Mr. Instant Replay is to win this match, he needs to change up his offense and he needs to do it in a hurry.
Oh, come on. He's biting him again. Come on. He's got to stay on top of him as well. He's got to stop playing with the fans here. Stop worrying about the fans.
And the tide in this match turning a full 180 as we see on the offense solely right now is the one and only Sexy Sonny Samson. But like you said earlier, Pena, I mean, look at this. Is this showboating or is this showboating? I think it's showboating.
Worrying more about himself than the match. Picks him up for a backbreaker and holds on, trying to stretch him out.
Holding him right there. Get placed right where he wants him in the center of the rings. Instant Replay has no ropes to grab, nothing. The referee right there. And the referee doing nothing again, this Malickian character.
If he just holds on, he might get the submission victory here. We don't know. Mr. Instant Replay, he is in tremendous shape, but just how much can his body take? As he's trying to fight back, hammering away on the head of Sexy Sonny Samson.
Come on, ref, do your job.
Rolls off his knee. Oh, but he got caught.
Clothesline cuts him off. You got to believe, Larry, that right now Samson is really playing into his strengths. He's slowing this match down. He may be wasting time in between his big moves, but this match is moving at the pace that Samson wants to move at. And in the end, that could prove too much for Mr. Instant Replay.
Can you guys realize we just may see history here? We may have one man with 2 titles.
What a tremendous victory it would be for Sexy Sunny Samson to walk out of here with 2 belts.
And the question remains, if Mr. Instant Replay wins, what's going to happen? I mean, again, we thought this was title for title. What the hell's going on around here?
We got an Irish whip in the ring. Oh, nice leg trip there. Arm wringer down, kicking away. Look at this. He's going. Matt went for the
Mr. Danny
moonsault.
suplex, though.
Hook some, suplex attempt.
Beautiful suplex.
Oh, wait a minute. He holds on. Could be going for a second one. No. Turns it. Backdrop suplex.
Beautiful backdrop right now. Samson calls for one more.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he's setting up for. Oh, I thought he was setting up for what he calls a sexy elbow.
Beautiful knee drop right across the larynx.
And this guy is a monster. All that weight crashing down on the neck with that knee drop, and wow.
But he's not going for the cover. Instead, he's posing for the camera. Now he goes for the cover.
Finally, 2. And only 2 again.
I'm starting to wonder how he has been able to be a champion for so long in high risk if he keeps doing what he's doing right now.
And you can hear the crowd now solely behind Mr. Instant Replay here in Culver City at the American Legion Hall. And don't forget, April 29th, Hybrid Pro Wrestling will return right here in Culver City.
Kick to the midsection. Hooks him. Oh, my God.
Whoa!
Nice neck breaker there. Combination. Throws him over, though.
Instant Replay, bro. What a clothesline that was.
That was almost an
Instant
attempt.
Replay. He took that one little opportunity. He hit that beautiful neck breaker right across his knee, and now the momentum has shifted 180 degrees, right squarely back on the champ.
At least for the time being. Trying to set him up here now. Could be going. Oh, wait a minute. Hard chop to the chest.
What a chop that was right there. You can hear the intensity right now, and there's intensity in the ring. Personified. Out the ropes. Irish whip. Whoa, baseball slides.
Wait a minute.
Samson.
Look out.
Oh,
Over the top.
Did you see the height of the elevation?
Tope con hilo over the top and onto the floor.
Beautiful tope con hilo. Nothing ever touched that top rope. He just vaulted that top rope. And if you ever stood in that ring, those ropes are high. And to hit a move like that takes athleticism on unparalleled dimensions.
A possible future Olympian with that jump right there. Cleared that top rope like you said, Mike.
And the fans are not sitting down for this. I mean, they're standing around the bodies that are out here at ringside.
I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Remember, fans, to log on to hybridprowrestling.com for more information. And, of course, gxwrestling.com for global extreme wrestling. But the action continues. Pin from Mr. Replay 1 to only 2.
Barely was able to kick out at 2. But
And
you
you
got
know
to
what?
wonder that he is setting up, Mr. Instant Replay is setting up for the degree of difficulty, that corkscrew diamond cutter that we've seen on numerous occasions.
Big right hand to the forehead of Samson right there.
And again, a
And
second
look at
one.
Mr. Instant Replay just measure every one of those right hands right there, making sure he gets the full effect of them.
Sends him
Goes
into
through the
those ropes. Comes charging in. Look at that. Over.
Leapfrogs him.
I think he's going for it. Kicks him into the face.
Is he going for that degree
He's
of
going for
difficulty?
it. Degree of difficulty.
Bam! Beautiful! That twisting ace crusher caught him flush.
He didn't make it look difficult, but he got him.
That has got to be it. That has got to be it. It is over. No one has kicked out from that. Every time he hits it, and Sexy Sunny Samson somehow kicks out at 2.
Samson right now, and look at Mr. Instant Replay, doesn't know what more he could do. I mean, he can't believe that Samson kicked out of that hold, and now you can see right here the frustration coming over the face of Mr. Instant Replay, Pena.
Well, he's got a lot more tricks up his sleeve to get the victory. And now look at this, just clubbing blows to the back.
But
I don't think that's wise.
It's like Klaus said, look at the frustration. I mean, do you really think that's his game plan? That's not Mr. Instant Replay's game plan. He hit a big-time move that puts away normal opponents, and Samson kicked out. He's a little confused. He's lost in that ring. He doesn't know what it's going to take to beat this giant.
Look at
That's
that.
not going to help his
Oh,
case.
powerbomb.
And the giant nails a giant power bomb. Referee down. Oh, was that close?
Became so close to having a new champion already in his first title defense. You got to believe what would be going through the mind of Mr. Instant Replay if he lost his first title defense as Hybrid Pro Wrestling Champion.
Well, it would set him back, obviously, in the ranks quite a bit, and what a letdown that would be with all the hard work and dedication both these men have put into it. And this is what it's all culminated to. This is what we've all been waiting for, Pena.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he could be going for that powerbomb again. A powerbomb or a pile driver. He goes for it. No, lands on his feet.
No, big forearm shot. What is?
No way is replay going to pick him up.
No way does replay pick him up. Absolutely not.
He's fighting it, though. He
trying,
desperately
man.
wants it.
He can.
He got him!
Look at him get the big man up with a tiger bomb.
He got him up in that powerbomb. 1, 2.
Oh, 2.5.
How is he able to kick out of that?
We talked about frustration before, Mike and Larry. If this isn't frustration for the part of Mr. Instant Replay, I don't know what is, and I don't blame him for the frustration at all.
If I was replay, I'd probably be setting up for that 450 that he does. I know he's gotten a lot of wins. He's going up to the top rope
Larry,
now.
he might have heard you because he just said he's going up.
He's pretty far for that 450, though.
Pena, you got to keep your volume down, pal.
Samson now. He's back to his feet, and he just crushed.
Oh, crushed him and dropped him right on top.
Oh, wait a minute.
Samson going for that powerbomb again.
Oh, my God.
Powerbombed him on the knee, crushing that lower back.
And you could see replay's expression on that one. 1, 2. And how the hell, Pena, is he kicking out of these?
Well, he's got a lot of heart, a lot of spirit and determination, and he wants to come out of here successfully defending his title here tonight. But how much more can his body take?
Larry, here it comes. Here comes the world's sexiest elbow.
I thought he was going for this earlier. He teased it earlier.
The hybrid pro wrestling champ on his back right now. And of course, we are in Culver City at the American Legion Hall. This is his home turf, as you can hear by the crowd. Oh no, what is it? I just ate.
He's wasting a lot of time going for this world's sexiest elbow.
Oh,
I don't understand why he's doing this.
I mean, are you enjoying this?
And he missed. He missed the elbow.
Larry might be, but I'm certainly not. And look at, he wasted too much time. And Mr. Instant Replay, the House of Fire in that ring, really sending some shots to Sexy Sunny Samson.
Ducks him over his head. Oh, wait a minute.
Body scissors.
Worst case scenario.
Reverse the face buster.
Worst case scenario. Will that
2, and that's
him. He beat him in the worst case scenario.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still hybrid pro wrestling heavyweight champion, Mr. Instant Replay.
Mr. Instant Replay picking up the win. He pulled another rabbit out of his hat.
And Larry, how lucky is Sexy Sunny Samson at this point for the fact that he said he did not want to defend his title, but we got, oh, come on! What the hell is going on here?
The match is already over.
Is this really called for, ladies and gentlemen?
We've been seeing a lot of this all
Ladies and
night.
gentlemen, this
Wait a
is
minute.
uncalled for.
That's Charles
Mercury.
Charles Mercury in the ring. And he's confronting the high-risk wrestling heavyweight champion. Defending our champion now. Throws him into the ropes. Oh, and Sexy Sunny Samson ducks out of the way. Just in the nick of time. You got to give credit for Charles Mercury coming out. He's not the champion, but he came out to defend our champion in this time of need.
This is the last, Larry, we've seen of Sexy Sunny Samson and Charles Mercury.
Oh,
Bank on that.
Definitely not. I would bet that we'd see a lot more going on between these two, as well as, who knows, maybe he's another contender for the world heavyweight title here in hybrid. Wait a minute. Charles is asking for the microphone here.
Samson, it looks as if all these people want to see you get your face kicked in.
I think that's a fair assumption.
I think that's anonymous.
Next month,
Unanimous?
it looks like I'm going to take a little risk. A big risk. A high risk. Next month, how about this? How about you put your title on the line against me next month? What do you say?
I think,
kidding me?
I think we deserve one.
You and me, and I take your gold.
I think we deserve one.
I don't think he has the guts to put the title up. I mean, we saw what happened earlier in the match. He called it off.
We were robbed of the high-risk title being on the line in this matchup.
If this goes down, Larry, we got to get a contract signing.
Definitely.
To
So
make
this
it
way,
official.
this way that Samson can't pull those shenanigans like he pulled earlier to get the title off.
And I think the referee, Malikian, should not have let that slide.
So we're waiting for an answer from Samson. And that would be a tremendous match to have signed for when we return here at the American Legion Hall on April the 29th. And now I think we're finally going to get our response.
Sonny Samson with the mic. Here we go again. Here we go again, Pena.
You know, then why didn't you defend the title earlier?
A fighting champion after what we just saw.
This isn't a soccer game. This isn't a soccer game, Julio.
Who the hell is Julio?
Hey, somebody shut the Hernandez family up.
I thought your last name was Pena.
I accept your challenge. I will defend my title. As for now, the sexiest man in the world has left the building. Except he doesn't wrestle anymore.
Can we get a contract to sign this? Sign it in ink.
We have got to talk to the officials before this night is over, Pena. Whoa!
What a matchup that's going to be if it happens here on April the 29th. High risk title on the line. Samson going one-on-one with Mercury. And that's not all. We got a lot more. We have Slick Nick and Mr. Instant Replay teaming up to take on the team of Joey Ryan and Scott Locks, the X Foundation. That and you'll see your other favorite hybrid pro wrestling superstars.
Dynamite, there has not been a title for title match in quite some time.
And now look at that, sending him head first into that top turnbuckle. Lands on the apron.
Face first, right on the...
Rolls off his knee. Oh, but he got him.
Clothesline cuts him off.
You got section. Hooks him. Oh my God.
Wait
a minute. Look out. Over the top.
Did you see the height of the elevation?
It's open to the face.
Is he going for that degree
He's going
of
for it.
difficulty?
Degree of difficulty.
Beautiful. That
Mr. Instant Replay picking up the win